Well, we made it. 10 years on YouTube. A lot's changed in my life since then, but one thing has stayed the same. I love editing. Yeah, I know, big surprise. The guy who likes making mashups and fan videos loves editing. But where did it all begin? I covered my pre-mashup making days in my 5-year retrospective from Mr. to Captain, and I'm still pretty proud of it, so check it out if you want an overview of those years on my channel. Originally, I had dozens of more complicated ideas, but no way to implement them, so I just made outlines of hypothetical videos, fan edits, fan trailers, you name it, imagining everything in my head. But then I started using the YouTube editor, remember that, to do short, simple edits with pre-existing videos. Then I discovered Windows Movie Maker and Bandicam, a winning combination for nearly 2 years. Of course, it's painful to look at now, the crummy quality, the ever-present Bandicam watermark, the stock transitions, but I suppose that happens to anyone who looks back at their older work. And despite the primitive software, I made do, and I'm proud of what I was able to accomplish. The game changer came in spring of 2016. I took a half-year TV production class at my high school, where I learned the ins and outs of Adobe Premiere Pro. And even better, my school let us have a Premiere Pro at home for free. It was then that I started a trend that lasted to this day, scheduling my videos way in advance. Since Premiere Pro allowed me to make comparison videos of my older work, I figured these would be the perfect filler content that would allow me to give my channel a 6-month head start. And that's still paying off to this day. Soon I had enough videos in the pipeline to last me for both 2017 and 2018 on a bi-weekly schedule, of course. It was hard to stick to the schedule, admittedly. I often desperately wanted to just release videos immediately after finishing them, but then I remembered other channels that fall into long hiatuses after churning out bursts of content, and I was committed to not befall the same fate. In 2019, I had built up enough videos to switch from a bi-weekly schedule to a twice-a-week schedule, and just recently I transitioned from that to a once-a-week schedule, and I'm happy to say it's a pretty comfortable setup. I'm proud that I've been able to maintain a constant stream of videos since 2016, while other channels sit around and rot for months on end. After so many years, I've got mashup making down to a science. First is the planning stage. Usually I make a Google Doc with bullet points describing every shot that needs to be replaced, with the shots that need to be replaced in bold and the shots that have been replaced unbolded. Of course, there are times when I don't outline videos at all, doing what I call seat-of-the-pants edits where I make it up as I go along. In that case, I just move on to the next step. Next, I download the original video being mashed up and put it into Premiere. Then I go through it and mark down every edit. Every marker is color-coded. Green is for cuts, red is for cuts to black or fades to black, and orange is for fades. And then depending on if I need an isolated music track, I download that too and sync it up to the original video, and then we're in business. After that, it's fairly straightforward. The whole process, minus planning, takes usually over 2 hours, depending on the video's complexity. Sometimes the mashup will just fall out of me, and sometimes it's hard to even get started. But every time I think I've run out of ideas, new ones inevitably come along. I suppose that's what's kept me going all these years. As long as new media keeps getting made, and as long as I keep watching them, new fan videos will follow. There's something about mashups that you can't fully describe. They're not as huge as vlog channels or cooking videos or reviews, but they always make people smile. Nobody brags about making fan trailers. Since it's inherently transformative, you can't make money off of it. As of my Patreon, please subscribe to my Patreon. I only have one patron. Please, 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 please. But if you get it, you get it. It appeals to a special kind of person, I think, who knows and recognizes TV intros and movie trailers and can appreciate all the little touches the editor sneaks in. Making mashups is one of the most fulfilling parts of my life. I love editing them, I love posting them, and I love the response they get from dedicated fans. It's given me a career path, a video editor, surprise, surprise, that I wouldn't have considered otherwise, and I will be forever grateful to the fan editors of yore who inspired me. I may not have much of a viewer base, but for all the people who have watched and liked my content, thank you. Here's to 10 more years.